Hey there guys, this is Francesca from Consciousful Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be on air signs, messages from the divine for May 2022. I'm going to be splitting up the reading into 3 different topics. First is going to be direct personal messages from the divine for air signs. Then it's going to be direct divine messages for air signs revolving around their career and money. And then it's going to be direct divine messages for air sign revolving around their love and relationships. So let's go ahead and get it started. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with your loved ones and your friends. Thank you so much. Okay, so first, when it comes to the personal direct messages divine has for air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. 1 second. Okay. So this actually got me by surprise because I myself am an air sign, and this is actually quite relevant. So it does seem as though there is a tough cycle that is approaching, a karmic lesson that is being completed when it comes to our own personal restrictions, when it comes to our own personal judgment and criticism, especially when it comes to our lack of self-awareness or our lack of self-evaluation. I do see that there's going to be a completion of also not caring what other people think, releasing the care of other people's judgment, releasing the care of other people's judgment revolving around our mindset. There does seem to be a new beginning ushering in for us, revolving around every aspect in our life, from our mindset, from our career, from our love life, from the way we perceive reality. So our perception is really changing, and it does seem as though we had to endure, or air sign had to endure, a lot of tough cycles, a lot of limited beliefs, a lot of harsh judgment, a lot of insecurities, a lot of backlash, a lot of slandering, a lot of insecurities that led to potentially to quieting their voice, to not speaking their truth, to lying about what they really wanted, lying about what they believed in. It does seem as though there was a throat chakra blockage for the air signs, and now it's being released. Now our throat chakra is being open, and now there's clarity and truth. There are revelations, there are rude awakenings that have taken course in order to get to this point, in order to change the direction of your life, in order to change the direction of your focus. There does seem to be a massive awakening with air signs, and what divine is trying to let you know is that you need to listen to your intuition at this time. You need to listen to this new beginning. You need to listen to the higher calling, because it does seem as though this change is being taken place whether you like it or not. This new idea, and also this new way of thinking, or this new power that you're feeling, you're needing to attain it, you're needing to master it, you're needing to honor this power and protect it at all costs. If you're finally now defending yourself in the midst of problems, if you're now finally also standing up for yourself when it comes to other people, or if you're now finding the answers that you need in order to finally get yourself out of a tough situation, whether it's a limited belief, an outdated belief, a group of people, people that were possibly going against you and your life, or going against your life mission. You're now gonna have the strength to honor and protect your vision, honor and protect your dreams, honor and protect your idea or your decision. It does seem as though a critical decision is needing to be taken place, and it does seem as though you need to stand up for yourself regarding this decision. It does seem as though you're going to have to potentially leave the old self behind, the old reality behind, the old people behind. But it does seem as though it may feel tough to end this, but whatever you were dealing with was karmic. Whatever you're dealing with was also a tough life lesson that you needed to endure in order to really achieve self-mastery, in order to also achieve a new level of self-perception and self-awareness, to really get to this new breakthrough that I'm seeing. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move on towards air signs, divine messages for their career. So I do see that it's going to be super important for you to communicate very clearly and very efficiently with those that you're wanting to partner up with, whether it's with your clients, with your employers. It does seem as though you're needing to network yourself, but in a way that's gonna help you. I do see that you're also being evaluated, or you're being assessed, like you're being watched by certain individuals that are really going to make their judgment whether or not they want to proceed with you. I do see that there are a lot of opportunities for abundance here. There's a lot of opportunities for you to network with people that are really going to link you up to attain the financial stability and the financial abundance that you're wanting to achieve. But it does seem as though you're needing to open up that throat chakra a little more, evolve any sort of impediments or any sort of insufficiencies within yourself, like imbalances within yourself, in order to get to this place. It does seem as though you're needing to go through a self-evaluation and kind of reap the things that no longer serve you in order to get to this new place. I do see when it does come to career, you're going to also have to be very mindful of who you work with. I'm not saying that the people that you're working with aren't to be trusted, but it does seem as though you're going to have to communicate very clearly, or kind of like create some sort of psychological evaluation or some sort of psychological test with the people that you're dealing with to see if they're trustworthy, because there's going to be some that aren't trustworthy, or some that are kind of jealous and envious of you. And then there's going to be some that are actually part of your soul tribe, that are actually meant to help you evolve to this next phase in your career. So it's going to be really important for you to trust your intuition as you're communicating with new people, or as you're communicating with people that you've already dealt with, but really use your discernment and your judgment in order to make this practical decision in your career. I also do see that you're going to have to get a little bit out of your comfort zone in order to begin to create the connections with individuals that you're needing to make connections with. And this may revolve around you getting out of your comfort zone, and this may revolve around you stepping into this new identity, which is actually going to be healing your inner child. It's actually going to be helping you blossom out of your darkness or out of your comfort zone. That I do see that as you step out of your comfort zone, you're really going to be able to see these people connect with you. You're going to see all the synchronizations fall into fruition. You're going to see everything fall into place so magically, but it's going to begin with you listening to your intuition, getting out of your comfort zone, stepping into a new role and identity, and really begin to also listen to your intuition revolving around old partnerships. It does seem as though there needs to be old partnerships that need to be weaved out. New partnerships need to be weaved in. And then just be very mindful of where you're investing, who you're investing with, and also you're needing to also just speak very clearly about your intentions with your business, with other people, and then also make sure that their intentions are very clear as well. But it does seem as though you're very protected at this time. And it does also seem as though, like I said, there's going to be people that are going to be aligned with you as you get out of your comfort zone to really help you achieve self-mastery, which is going to lead to financial abundance and financial stability. So continue to listen to your intuition. And then last but not least, messages for air sign revolving around love for May 2022. So there is a lot of passion between you and specific people. You can have a lot of options. You can be wanting to date. There's a lot of attraction. I do see that you could have had a loss of direction when it comes to who you've been wanting to fully invest your heart in. I do see that you're someone that is very passionate in love in general. Air sign. I mean, as an air sign myself, I'm very passionate in love as well. But I do see that there's been a lot of temptation that has been creating confusion revolving around what decision to make, who to invest in, what to invest in, where our heart resides in, who our heart resides to. There can be specifically one or two people that do have your heart. There is a desire, there is attraction, there's already an established foundation that you do have with them. There is a lot of passion that you do feel in your heart for them. And I do see that Divine is wanting you to kind of like focus on your dreams, because it does seem as though there's been a lot of confusion revolving around who you should invest your heart into, because there's been a lot of hookups. You may have been confusing like lust for love and love for lust. You could have been also spending a lot of time with a certain individual and then potentially dating around, and then potentially ignoring your heart's true desires, because I do see that with the Hangman. There's been a suspension of a heart desire. There's been a pause to one connection and kind of like distracting yourself with temptation and flirting and dating and new individuals. But it does seem as though it's been more of a lustful energy. So what divine is trying to actually tell you here is for you to actually begin to focus on yourself, and when you go internally, you're gonna actually like hear or actually feel who belongs to you. You're gonna be able to discern love from lust and discern which individual actually has your heart and which individual just has your lust and, you know, the temporary satisfaction. There is passion I do see for your options, but divine is saying for you not to be oblivious to your heart, for you not to also be oblivious to your destiny, because it does seem as though there is a destined connection here that is meant to be proceeded with, and you're meant to open your heart, or allow your heart to lead rather than your mind, because with the Hangman there's too much suspension, there's too much overthinking, and in order for you to get enlightened, as the Hangman does get enlightened eventually, you do have to go through certain series of phases. However, to kind of skip those phases, you want to just go within your heart, activate the heart, listen to your heart, really begin to resonate with your heart. And as you do that, it's going to be very clear as to who is your true love and who your heart really yearns for. And you're going to be able to differentiate the passion with the options that you have, and then the purpose that you have with them, and then the passion and the purpose that you have with the ultimate soul partner that I see that may be actually destined for you. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you guys would like a specific detailed message revolving around your love and your relationships, or about how your person thinks and feels about you, if you want specific detailed messages about your career and finances and how to get to that next level of financial abundance, and if you would also like a specific detailed messages around your spiritual life path, or just about your life in general, how to exceed to the next level of spiritual and self-mastery, go to consciousfultarot.com and you can book your reading there. You can also catch me partially on Facebook as well as Instagram. I hope you guys enjoy the reading. Catch you later. Bye.